Hello and welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm your host for the day, Ben McCain. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, April 9th. If you are new to our show, welcome to COVID-19 Today, where we bring you live daily updates on how this global pandemic is impacting our city, our residents, and our businesses here in Torrance. I invite you to email us at our new email address, covid19today@torranceca.gov. Tell us how you or someone you know is demonstrating how Torrance cares. Over the last 24 hours, the number of cases confirmed in Los Angeles County increased by 425 more, bringing the total count to 7,955 and 223 deaths. Here in Torrance, there are now 121 confirmed cases. Officials say a tough few weeks are still ahead of us, and to continue practicing social distancing and stay at home if at all possible this week. Governor Gavin Newsom shares optimism for the state of California as the number of confirmed cases of the coronavirus is steady with moderate increases. The governor says he projects the COVID-19 outbreak will reach its peak in mid-May, with some researchers say the peak will be closer to mid-April. The governor also finds hope as the rate of hospitalization and intensive care placements have been increasing at a slower rate. What has proven to slow the spread is social distancing, which means stay-at-home orders could last longer than most hope, which could be through the end of May. The governor signed an executive order that will help provide necessary child care for those working on the front lines in the medical field. The YMCA is partnering with hospitals and municipalities to provide this much-needed service. The Torrance South Bay Family YMCA is teaming up with Torrance Memorial Center to provide child care to essential workers Monday through Saturday from 6:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. They hope this relief will give medical caregivers the chance to focus their time on helping those in need. The Torrance Y says they are helping kids with schoolwork, making sure kids are staying active and playing games as well as having fun, all while enforcing and observing strict cleaning protocols and CDC guidelines. Beginning tomorrow, healthcare workers who are exposed to or test positive for COVID-19 will soon get some relief. In today's daily press conference with Governor Newsom, he announced healthcare workers will be allowed vouchers or stipends to spend at more than 150 participating hotels within the state, whether it's to help minimize the commute to work or to care for oneself if they've been exposed or have tested positive to the virus. Beginning April 10th, a list of participating hotels will be listed on the caltravelstore.com website. Locally here in Torrance, the city's Economic Development Department is working to compile a list of local hotels willing to house quarantined individuals, the homeless population, as well as city or emergency personnel as needed during the COVID-19 health crisis. If you'd like to submit your hotel for consideration, contact COVID-19 Today at torranceca.gov. Unemployment claims continue to surge in California, with more than 3.8 million jobs lost in the state alone and unemployment rates nearing 19%. The COVID-19 pandemic has not only impacted those who were laid off, but those whose businesses needed to shut down, as well as those who fell ill to the virus and could not return to work. The federal government is divvying up about $30 billion to roughly 14 million California households this month, part of the Federal CARES Act. The $2.2 trillion federal aid package also includes money to boost unemployment benefits. If you've been impacted, go to the state's Employment Development Department's website. It's edd.ca.gov/unemployment. There you'll find information on how to file a claim, eligibility requirements, and much more. Los Angeles County health officials are reminding residents that the Safer at Home order remains in full effect as we begin Passover and approach Easter this weekend. While the Holy Week is often spent with family, friends, and members of our faith, LA County Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer says, please don't gather in person. The Safer at Home order is proving to slow the spread of COVID-19 by social distancing and taking common sense infection control precautions. The Safer at Home order means exactly that, to stay home to avoid exposure. Only go out for essential services like grocery shopping, or picking up meds. Only essential workers should be going to work. Stay 6 feet away from anyone outside of your home and do not gather in groups of any size. Be sure to get yourself a mask or face covering before the weekend, as new restrictions will take effect beginning Saturday morning. The city manager issued a new declaration requiring workers at all food service facilities, as well as the public entering food service facilities, to wear a face covering. This is in place to help slow the transmission of COVID-19 so that workers, residents, and visitors in Torrance remain safe and secure. Face coverings could be a cloth covering that fully covers the mouth and nose. These are not medical grade masks or personal protective equipment such as N95 mask or surgical mask. Workers and members of the public are discouraged from using these for non-medical reasons. All owners, operators, and employers of food service facilities must provide these facial coverings for their employees and volunteers. Del Amo Fashion Center will no longer be established as a temporary COVID-19 testing site. With the close proximity of the South Bay Galleria Mall testing site in full gear, the county will shift its resources to more underserved communities. South Bay Galleria launched their drive-up testing a week ago and are only taking clients with reservations. The city's Community Services Department is making sure our senior community isn't forgotten about during this health pandemic. A hotline is being established at the Bartlett Senior Center to offer resources to those needing help or assistance during this time. In the meantime, anyone wanting more information about COVID-19, you can call the city's disaster hotline. That number is 310-618-2320. The city's Community Development Department is working to ensure the business community is also following the Safer at Home guidelines. Several calls have come in reporting of non-essential businesses still operating. City staff are working with local businesses to determine whether or not they meet the requirements to stay open and if they are meeting measurements to protect themselves as well as their customers. The city issued an emergency order in March to temporarily close bars, nightclubs, movie theaters, entertainment venues, gyms, and fitness centers, all places of potential social gathering. Well, Torrance-based business GANAHL is offering their support to frontline workers during this crisis. The local lumber company donated N95 masks to medical staff at St. Jude Hospital. Another local business, the Remedy Farm, located on Hawthorne Boulevard in Torrance, showed their support of the Torrance Police Department by donating masks and sanitizers. City of Torrance Cares to Go program continues today despite heavy rains. And as we near the end of the week, nearly 650 bags have been delivered to date. Currently, there are close to 900 people signed up to use this service, with more people and organizations showing interest in participating. The cost of each prepackaged bag is $55, with items ranging from fresh foods to cleaning supplies. Sign-ups are still being accepted. Now, if you don't need the service but know someone who could benefit, you can make a monetary donation. You can find all of that information at cityoftorranceca.com/TC2Go. Torrance police officers rolled through the neighborhood of one special little girl. Due to social distancing restrictions, a traditional birthday party was not possible, so a birthday parade took place, and members of the Torrance Police Department drove through and wished Parker a very happy 4th birthday. And at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story of how you and your family and friends and local businesses are surviving this health crisis. Whether it's something fun to pass the time or something special you're doing in the community or something cool you saw, please tell us all about it. Today, we wanted to share this video with you. You'll want to turn up the volume as medical staff from Torrance Memorial Medical Center lets the community know you can lean on them during these uncertain times. ER nurse Letty sings a message of hope and love during their shift break. Let's take a listen.
We all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me
Great job, Letty. We are leaning on those healthcare workers, and we are so thankful for them. We love seeing these great photos and videos that are being sent to us. Please keep them coming so that we can share your story of how Torrance cares. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 2 p.m. If you have any questions, please email us and stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/Torrance Alerts and subscribe to the city's Facebook page. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.